All right, Megan, good
Hi.
morning for me. Good evening for you.
Evening to you.
Where are you located?
I am in Sydney, in Australia.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm in Belgium. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here. What's the time in Sydney?
it is around 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. That's right, Wednesday night
Nice.
in Sydney.
So thank you for doing this. We
Mhm.
will do a hypnosis session.
Yeah.
Have we prepared this?
Nope.
It's all spontaneous. The
Mhm.
meaning of this video series is that people get a decent understanding of what hypnosis is, more specifically the way we work. Holistically,
Mhm.
we do things a little bit differently, but who knows, who cares, just the way we do it. So are you okay in having this recorded also for the purpose of a public YouTube channel? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're not on drugs or so.
No.
All right, thank you. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit more space. Let's see.
Mhm.
Here we go. If you're ready, close your eyes.
Yeah.
All right. Take a moment to make contact with your body. Feel your feet, touch the floor, relax. My voice goes along. And if you're ready, just nod your head. Oh,
Mhm.
thank you so much. Now, I'd like to invite you, Megan, because you're an expert in hypnosis. Go to the beginning of a trance, just the beginning. Maybe you have an anchor word, maybe not. All is well. And when you feel you're ready to start, let me know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, allow yourself to drift deeper. Go to a deeper level of trance. All right, good. So for those who are watching, we always work with a yes and a no signal. So if you see any movements here, that's perfectly okay. Now, I don't work with a subconscious mind, contrary to most people. I give my clients the possibility to connect with something wise, something bigger, something which is benevolent, always caring for humanity. Now, Megan, please take a moment to feel, to explore. You are part of a bigger whole, which has always been there. Now, how would you express with your vocabulary, with your language, what this is?
Source.
Source. Now, dear source, thank you so much for working with us. Is it okay and is it safe for doing this for educational purpose? All right, thank you so much. Now, dear source, are you willing to give me a no signal also? All right. I'll ask that one more time. Give me a no signal, the thumb, all right, and give me a yes signal, please. A yes signal is the index finger. Okay, thank you so much. Now, dear source, take Megan as deep as possible in trance, so her physical body feels completely safe and relaxed. Her nervous system feels completely relaxed, well grounded. All right, thank you so much. Now, dear source, please disconnect the physical body and her mind and invite the mind to a beautiful high level, specifically tailor-made for Megan. Let me know when she's there. Thank you so much. Now, dear source, normally when a client comes in our office, they have a specific question. Now, in this case, there is no specific question. But you know what? There's always something we as humans, we don't know what we don't know. Is there anything specifically which, from the perspective of wisdom, would be wise to solve? All right, thank you so much. Now, please bring up the feeling attached to that problem which you would like to solve, and let me know when that feeling is high enough in order to use that feeling to go to the initial sensitizing event. All right. Go to the root cause and source. When you are there, let me know. Thank you so much. Is this, dear source, a situation in this lifetime? Yes or no? No. Is there a physical body involved in that lifetime? Good. Woman? Man? All right. Now, just for educational purposes, what is your name? And use the voice of Meagan.
George.
All right. And what age are you living in?
16.
Okay. And in what year are you living? Do you know the date?
Says 1370.
All right. Now, what's going on? How do you feel?
I feel like I'm being squashed.
Now, can you feel source? Now, dear source, take over and make sure this man, 13-year-old, is able to release whatever is blocking him here. Help him do whatever is in his best interest to finally settle things down and release whatever was stuck. Thank you so much. Now, dear source, did a fragment of his soul split off? Yes or no? All right. Now, please allow this fragment of his soul to welcome back. When it's done, let me know. All right. And dear source, does he needs to do any forgiveness? Yes or no? And is there resistance to forgive? All right. Allow this forgiveness to take place. Thank you so much. Is there anyone else who needs forgiveness from this man? All right. All other, allow the forgiveness. Let me know when that's done. Good. Thank you so much. Does he needs to forgive himself? All right. And is there an entity involved, a frequency with a lower vibration of love? All right. Please, dear source, help this frequency so you guys can find a sustainable solution for the reason why it is still earthbound. All parties involved. A sustainable solution. Thank you so much. Now, dear source, please help this frequency. It has the flexibility to choose how worthwhile it is. And when it has the flexibility to choose 10 out of 10 worthwhile, let me know. No, dear source, this frequency, this entity, does it understand it no longer needs to stay here? It can go home. Can you please educate, dear source? Inform. Thank you so much. Is it willing now to go home? All right. What are we waiting for? Dear source, do whatever you need to do and let me know when it is done. Thank you so much. Is there another entity involved with a lower vibration as love? Yeah. Many more? A group? Well, help this group, dear source. Make sure there is a sustainable solution. Make sure they have the flexibility to choose how worthwhile they are. And please inform them and guide to home, wherever that is. Thank you so much. Now, this man, this 13-year-old man, does he needs to learn anything? Which is also important for Meagan. All right. Is it possible now to have the flexibility of being worthwhile and choosing 10 out of 10 worthwhile? Good. And is it possible now for him to feel love? Can you help him with this? Do whatever you need to do. So he learns, he educates himself. So it's safe now to feel love. All right. And how does he feel? Use the voice of Meagan.
Feels like all the energy is flowing in my body and warm.
Wonderful. Dear source, anything else which needs to be done in this lifetime? Allow that to happen. Let me know when it's done. All right. Anything else? Good. Integrate and let me know when I can proceed. All right. Now, dear source, is it possible for those who are watching this video that we can allow a frequency of information, of healing, something benevolent? Is it possible? So that those who are watching this video later, they have not only information, but also something which is really well for them. Now, in the meantime, for those who are watching, so Meagan, as an expert in hypnosis, she knows how to go in trance. So normally we do an induction. This time she has anchor words, so it's easy for her to go in trance. Next step, we set up a yes and a no idiomotor signal. So there is a response. We can communicate without using her voice. Next step, we took the liberty to connect to source, which goes way beyond the subconscious mind. And from there on, all my communication went to source. So it's different. Why? Because source always has a solution. Sometimes the subconscious mind doesn't know what to do or what it needs, but source, it is everything which is. So why would I limit myself and only interact and have the possibility to interact with everything? So that's, some people may call it source, some people may call it something else. I don't mind. I always use a vocabulary of my client. Now, source choose a problem for Meagan. Meagan had no idea what it was. There is always a feeling attached to a problem. So when source was able to bring up the feeling attached to that problem, we were able to go back to the root cause. Now, in this case, it was in a different lifetime. Now, I had no idea. Meagan had no idea. Source is in charge and guides us. So as a GPS. So why wouldn't you use a GPS? Because otherwise I, as a hypnotist, need to guide the session. Now, in this case, source is guiding the session. I'm just asking a few questions. That's it. Meagan doesn't need to do anything. Source does all work. It's different. Now, dear source, the problem which we were working on, is there another root cause? Yes or no? Can you also go to the other initial sensitizing event and let me know when we are there? Good. This lifetime of Meagan, yes or no? All right. Meagan, what is your age here? How old are you?
4.
4. And how do you feel?
Scared.
So, dear source, help the 4-year-old Meagan with whatever she needs, this time from the perspective of wisdom. So she is able to release this scaring feeling all the way up to the positive opposite. Now, dear source, did a fragment of her soul split off in this moment? Yes or no? Can you please bring it back and integrate? Now, in the meantime, for those who are watching this video, a soul fragmentation is often used by shamans. Now, in this case, it is really easy for us as we are in communication with source, and source can do that for us. I have no idea how to do that. I'm not a shaman. Now, let's proceed. Dear source, does the 4-year-old Meagan needs to do any forgiveness to someone else? And is there resistance to forgive? This resistance, was this already active for a long time? All right, now pause here and focus first on the resistance to forgive this person. Now bring up the feeling of this resistance and go all the way back to the initial sensitizing event. In other words, the reason why there was resistance. Is this a situation in this lifetime of Meagan? Yes or no? All right. Now, how old are you here, Meagan?
2.
2. Now, source, please make sure the feeling which is the 2-year-old exploring, make sure it is safe for her to release this, all the way up to the positive opposite. So for those who are watching, we went from 4 years, there was resistance to forgive. We paused the regression and we went back to the age of 2. So this is a regression in a regression. Thank you. Now, dear source, did a fragment of the 2-year-old split off? Fragment of the soul, yeah? Allow that to feel welcome again, integrate it. And let me know, source, when it's done. Thank you. Does anything else need to be done here for the 2-year-old? All right. Is it okay now to forgive? Allow that to happen. Does the 2-year-old feels worthwhile and love? Can you please help her with that, source? I think every child deserves to feel loved and worthwhile. 10 out of 10. All right. How does a 2-year-old feel now? Use the voice of Meagan.
You are.
Can it be any better?
Yes.
All right. Is this something which repeatedly comes back? It's not allowing of a wonderful experience? Yeah. Interesting. Now, first, please help the 2-year-old. All right. Now, integrate whatever she needs and then go back to the 4-year-old. Source, is it possible now to forgive this person? Allow that to happen. Let me know when the 4-year-old has forgiven the other. Good, wonderful. Any other forgiveness to be done? External, allow that to happen. When there is resistance, solve it. Good. Does the 4-year-old needs to forgive herself, dear source? And is there forgiveness to forgive herself? Is there resistance to forgive? All right. Allow that to happen. Wonderful. Now, dear source, the 4-year-old, does she needs to learn anything? Can you please repeat the message until she understands it? Is the 4-year-old willing to integrate this information and do something with it? All right, good. Now, dear source, is a entity involved here with a lower vibration than love? Yeah. Can you please help this entity so you can find a sustainable solution for the reason why it is still earth-bound? Good. And can you please educate this entity, dear source? It has flexibility of choice to feel 10 out of 10 worthwhile. right. Is it willing now to go back home? Can you please educate and do whatever you need to do, Source? Good. Does it know how to go home? All right, let's go. Let me know when it's done. Now, for those who are watching, working with entities, it's not that difficult. It's not that scary. Just make sure you help the entity. Okay? No strange things here. Everyone is equal. We all need help. Source, is it possible now for a 4-year-old Megan to feel 10 out of 10 worthwhile? Is this something which was is this something which she has learned from her parents? Yeah. Can I please invite the souls of the parents in this session? Now, dear souls, whether you are still alive or not, I have no idea. But did you have the opportunity to feel love from your parents? The grandparents of Megan? No, eh? So, dear source, would it be okay to invite the whole family tree of Megan? All individuals who also had issues with self-love and worthwhile. Let me know when they are here. All right. Now, dear source, educate them, help themselves. So they learn what it is to feel love and accept it. Good. And also worthwhile. To have the flexibility of worthwhile. 10 out of 10. Good. Now, dear source, educate them so they are able to allow this love and worthwhile to the next generations. So in giving it to the next generations and also in accepting it. And let me know when this new information, new flow of energy comes all the way to the parents of Megan. Good. Are the parents of Megan, are they willing now to let their little daughter Megan know she is worthwhile and she is loved? Is that okay now? Now, their source, do they know how to do this? Can you please educate it? And let also the family line help them? Do whatever you need to do. And when the souls of the parents of Megan are educated, let me know. The information must flow freely. No more hiccups, okay? Now, let's do something fun. Dear parents, can you please now let the little Megan know she is loved and she's worthwhile? Good. How does the 4-year-old Megan feel now?
Let's describe the feeling. It's a lot of energy in the body. Really good.
Wonderful. All right. And does she feel love now? Okay. Integrate their source Let me know when it's done. Okay. So dear source, we started with a specific problem which you choose. We went back to a previous lifetime when Meagan was a man, a 13-year-old. And now we visited a 4-year-old Meagan. Is there any other regression which we need to do? Okay. Is there anything else which needs to be done to solve this problem? Now, I have no idea what it is. Can you please do whatever you, from the perspective of wisdom, need to do? Good. Anything else? Is it possible now to allow this problem to be released out of the physical body of Meagan and out of her energy? Good. Is the habit of having this problem also gone? Good. And is there a backup file which can reinstall itself? Can you also please delete this backup file? Good. Thank you so much. All right. So again, for those who are watching, we started with a problem. There was a feeling attached to that problem, and that feeling was used as a effect bridge to go back to a previous lifetime, to go back to the 4-year-old Meagan, and now it is released. Now, my question to Source is this feeling now completely gone? Yes or no? Good. All right. Here we are. Now, dear Source, bring Meagan, take her to the future. So she has an idea what will happen after this problem is released. Now, Meagan, tell me, how do you feel in the future?
Having a hard time getting the words.
A lot of work. Okay, so this has an impact on your business. Is that correct? Good. So those who are watching now, you can use hypnosis to work on your business. So how cool is this? If you would like to learn how to do this, you can always reach out because I train people. Now, for those who are in Sydney, if you need help, you can go to Meagan, correct? Meagan knows how to do this too. Now, dear Source, I'd like to thank you. Can you please give Meagan an understanding? There is no separation between both of you. You are Meagan and Meagan is you. Meagan is quantum. Yes, she has a unique personality. And yes, she is the unique expression of source energy, isn't she? Now, how does that feel, Meagan?
Feels like everything's flowing,
Yeah,
floaty.
good. You like it? Interesting. So, of course, our rational mind always interferes, but this is the best proof we are the creators of our own life. Now, the ego doesn't like change because the ego thinks, oh my God, I need to die and then be reborn as successful. This is a bias. This is a thinking error. It just needs to adapt to the new reality. We are flexible. Our brain is flexible. Plasticity. We are not the same person anymore as 20 years ago. We change. As long as it's safe. There is an allowance. Can you please convince Meagan, dear source, that she is you and you are her? You flow through her DNA. It's interesting, eh? So, dear source, can you please, because I know this is a difficult concept to understand by the ego, but can you please help Meagan in her evolution? So she can change from now on through positivity instead of changing through negativity. Is that possible now? Good. Life should be fun. Good. Thank you so much. Now, dear source, in hypnosis, there are so many styles of hypnosis. You have direct hypnosis, you have Ericksonian hypnosis, you have regression to cause and fix it, you have the holistic hypnosis. I mean, there are so many styles. Now, during history, there were a few really important people, and we can only see this far because we stand on the shoulders of giants. Just as an experiment, dear source, would it be possible to communicate with the soul of Dave Elman? Now, Mr. Elman, let me know when you're here. I have no idea. It's just as an experiment. But Mr. Elman, is there anything you would like to say to me? Because I'm an admirer of your work. And can you please use the voice of Meagan?
You already hear my words in your mind.
I already hear the words in my mind, correct? Yes. So we blend also in a hypnosis session, correct? Wonderful. Now, your son, Larry Elman, has passed away recently. Is he with you? And is everything well for him at the other side of the veil? Please give my deepest respect also for Larry. I always was fond of him. So thank you so much, dear source, and all the giants of hypnosis for educating us beyond the limitations of our rational mind. There is yet so much to learn. can you please help us? Not only me, but all my students and all the people who are interested in this field, to take the experimentation and the knowledge and the understanding of the mind and energy even further. Is that okay to ask? So thank you for that. Thank you. Now, dear source, I believe I'm at the end of my session. Is there anything else you would like to add? Can you please do that? All right. Anything else? Good. Now, did I or the people who watch this video take any energy of this session in our system which doesn't belong to us? Yes or no? All right. It is always an honor to work with you. So thank you for the possibility. Please bring Meagan well grounded back into her physical body. And when the time is best, open her eyes with new information for her business, knowing she is source and blending, able to learn through positivity. Welcome.
A little incapacitated to speak.
Sorry?
It's a little bit incapacitated to speak.
I can imagine. You went really deep, so take your time.
Mm.
Nice and easy. Do you remember anything from the session?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I think it was at the 4-year-old.
Yes.
I think it was the 4-year-old. The lesson was you don't have to walk alone in the world. What else? You are loved. And then what else? Didn't get anything specific in words in relation to business or anything,
Yes.
but there was incredible energy running through the body. And when you threw the little curveball at the end of the elements, just like can't move kind of feeling coming through, like a really strong warmth coming through. And then when you talk about his son Larry, then it was just like, here he is, over here. So yeah, really strong, heavy energy with that.
Wonderful.
Mm.
The line between hypnosis or holistic hypnosis and mediumship is really thin. And we can shift wherever we want to go. And I think it's important for people to have the understanding that it's okay, it's safe. There's nothing wrong in doing that.
Mm.
As long as it's respectful.
Yeah.
And with the best intentions. So, Meagan, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. Me too. Thank you. Awesome.